Hi, welcome. If you'd like to step in for a little iScry Spirits Seance session and see what's coming through in the spirit realm today, take a few deep breaths. I'm going to draw a few scrolls as we relax. And welcome any messages from Spirit to step forward to help, aid, and support. Randomly chosen. See if you can see that with me. And you know me, I like my ink and my ink blots. They really help to activate the abstract mind and bring about that ancient awareness and harmonize. So there's a woman in spirit stepping forward. She may have drowned, or something about water in the lungs, if that's a thing, something about the lungs. I hear like a gurgling. I hear a gurgling. There's also, okay, so she's emotionally feels small right now because she feels bad for her family that she left and could have created a fear in the generational line or the lineage or the family, a fear of water or a fear of this lung thing happening to other people. She's worried she created a fear. She's helping specifically 3 people to work through this. There is a point person between the 2 people. So maybe if it was her child or her partner, and there's 2 other, I'm going to say dependents, but they could be anyone. But it's like there's one point person she's trying to communicate to so they can share insights or ease the worry. This happened really quickly. Like, I'm getting the feeling like it took her out at the knees. Like it just... Could also be something with the knees if there was an accident and maybe something happened to her legs or knee area, but inevitably something up, like maybe ammonia-y, like an ammonia, or drowned. Maybe there was an accident with water. I'm going to add on a few. No, these ones. Thank you. And so I feel like we're also here to help this spirit oh, cards just, I got you, thank you. Ooh. She was fierce with her talk. When she spoke, she was heard. So I feel like she was definitely, I don't know if it's matriarch or patriarch, which one is which. Oh my goodness, so much is coming out here. Okay, let's hold on a second. I hear you, I hear you. She's a little bit pissed right now. she's a little, it's that fiery thing. She's a little like, come on, come on. And I'm like, easy, easy. I hear you, I hear you. But bear with me, still human. Okay, new chapters coming through. Choice. Take advice. and change. Okay, thank you. That is super, 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 super helpful. Conflict is on the bottom, but it's not the message that's actually coming through. This is, it's like a ice horse or a unicorn with fire wings. There's a sensation that within her dependents, I'm going to call them partners, dependents, friends, and family, there's conflict. Like somebody might be really, really angry about how this went down. And I'm not necessarily talking about the accident or something that legs, knees, I don't know. But like there's some people are really taking flight with anger, and others have become really cold in contemplating it. This might have something to do with, like, in the background, a hospital or an institution. So thank you, she's a little upset that she may have put in this fear in the family, or someone's absorbing it as fear. Maybe that's more of the fire wings. Anger, she resonates with. She understands that she's angry, and you could be angry too, but she's not angry still. She's angry that you're angry, right? Like it's this very protective, I'm angry because you're angry. And those who went cold, so now I can see her looking down and she sees some have gone cold and some are really fiery. And the fiery people are like, well, why aren't the cold people, let's fight for maybe a justice or fight for, let's make this right. And they're like, I can't emotionally handle anymore. So the water, something about that lungs or just something in there has frozen. They just can't emotionally handle anymore. So it's like a different kind of death. This might have been a sub death. Still something about the legs is coming through. So she's stepping forward to say, welcome a new chapter. Like you've given your right arm to care, and she hears this. She hears the care. Oh, it's making me feel, I know you care to right wrongs, but the choices between conflict, that ice and water, there's another choice. There's another choice. It makes me want to cry. Please don't think those are your only choices to contend with this. Contend with her passing. Please take the advice to see another path, to change, to travel. That horse up here, the horse here, fire and ice, and this horse up here is peace. She wants to see peace because her passing wasn't a problem for her knowing, right? She's in spirit. Her passing is not a problem. She understands her, I'm going to say like chess piece amongst it all. Like, I'm seeing when somebody plays chess, and maybe I don't actually play chess, and they knock down the piece at the end, checkmate. She understands now all her moves. And she's not done. She's not done. She's just simply existing in another realm. But as she's very, very connected to her density dependence, which is you, potentially, if you're resonating here, which is you. You're a dense meat suit and mindset. And she really wants the fear and the worry to go. And by releasing the justice, I'm going to call it. Now, this isn't saying like physically saying, okay, well, if there's an accident or, you know, in the worst case, a slang or something, saying, okay, well, that's, no, it's about emotionally detaching from it being a justice, right? Allow the system to take its place. If there's lawyers in place, or there was lawyers, this could even be like a residual thing. This has happened, but somebody is still holding on with like conflict within themselves. And she said, just let the systems in place handle it. But there's something about the emotional conflict that's being caused by thinking these are the only choices. No. Allow, say, the courts to take place, or allow the, institutions to work through their legalese. You, my dependents, still have a choice to emotionally thrive in your life. In your life. If you feel ice and you feel fire, again, it's very representing of that institution to judicial system. Emotionally bring them together and allow the fire to melt the ice so you're not hard in the heart. Distill and diffuse. Intellectually understand. And even if there's so I feel like if there's supposed to be an outcome in the topical social justice system here and now, it will go in the favor potentially of the cause to effect if anyone's looking for a blame person. That's not saying, and I don't mean it like this, for accountability, for better, to build upon better practices. But the damage has already been done. And I say that oh so compassionately, but that's how fierce she is. She's like, the damage has been done. The best use of now her example is to help build better practices. It's not actually in regards to, what is that word? Justifying an anger or an hate. Let it be to better practices. Lead to better practices. It will not, I hear resurrect. It will not cleanse anything in regards to her. She's already in spirit. She is. What is that word? I want to say almost like justify or like revenge for the anger and the hurt that was upon her death. Because I feel like there might be a few multiple things that had happened in this accident that led to like maybe one institution or a place that she went to where she was traveling, and they did something, and then they did something when she got here, and then, you know what I mean? Like there's different blame people, but she's like, no. I understand, because she was incarnate more recently. Like this isn't 100 years ago. It could be. This is just where I'm feeling it. This was in my lifetime. So 40-ish years in existence. Or that this had happened. She's like, yes, there are people that need to be held accountable by their very own institutions and practices put in place. She's asking somebody in her family, up to 3 people, to release the emotional clog. Okay. I hope that wasn't as harsh as I kind of felt like it could have been. Because the message is, she's just a very fierce speaker. So she's speaking to my fears. Is there anything else that you would like to add? or say before closing, I am healed. I hear, I am healed. I am already in the new chapter. Please join me. Please join me in the realm of reflection. This could be a 9, L, and a V. Love. 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 That's the message. Love. This could have been from 9 years ago. Or maybe you were 9. I'm actually hearing, this is my 9th life. Oh, it's making me burp. The name could have started with a C. Oh, they see you. They see you. Sorry. They see you. She sees you, loves you. 9. All right, I'm going to add on an oracle here to close. She understands. She understands how you're feeling. She too felt that way for in her transition. But then her guidance came down. Her guidance met her, other family and spirit. So when she transitioned from this accident, she was pissed. She was pissed. But she was met with her guardians, her other chess pieces on the board, helping her maneuver through life and death and the cycles of such. So she understands. She has made choices. Choices for a new chapter. And now she's like, oh my goodness. Love. She is sending that down to you as she is now part of top of the deck, and have confidence in it. Have confidence. She is okay. And now she's part of your team to help you and your dependents or family, and allow the systems to do their thing. Emotionally, she understands that there's still, like, there's an attachment to it and a power, but let the power be positive to make better practices, not to get revenge on her death because now it's of hate or it's just more negative. But she understands. And she loves you dearly. All right, I feel like I've rambled long enough. Thank you very much for joining me. And you can like, share, and subscribe. I'll be working on the rest of the signs Rorschach readings for upcoming September if you want to wander over there. But if not, I will see you next time. The spirits call for us to gather around the table together. Thank you.